Welcome to a LA Noire Nintendo Switch video on the channel. I got the game today and my game is currently downloading the update, but luckily for me I can still play the game whilst downloading the update. And what I have done is play the game using mouse controls. So what I want to do in this video is give my first impressions of the HD Rumble and the mouse controls, just because I think Rockstar, or the team that handled this port, I can't remember who it is, but I know it wasn't Rockstar themselves. But seriously, they have done a really good job with the mouse controls and HD Rumble. I just want to talk about the HD Rumble first, just because you can feel it in both the Pro Controller and the Joy-Cons. Just because I have played the game using both methods, and yeah, I haven't really felt HD Rumble like this before in other games. So I think LA Noire has done a really good job at showing off the HD Rumble that the Switch has to offer. So pretty much when you are walking around and there is something to investigate, the HD Rumble will pop off to let you know that yes, there's something around here that you need to press A on. And when you do walk up the drain pipe to get to the roof in the first mission, the HD Rumble sets off then. It feels really cool in your hands when the HD Rumble actually happens. And I do believe it happens when you are driving as well, when you are crashing into stuff. So the HD Rumble, I haven't really felt HD Rumble in other games to this degree. They've done a really good job with the HD Rumble. I haven't really felt HD Rumble like this, especially in the Pro Controller itself. So yeah, they've done a really good job with the HD Rumble, but let's just move on to the mouse controls. So with the mouse controls, you can move around with your character with the Joy-Con right. So you can move your camera, I should say, move your camera around with your Joy-Con right. And pretty much when you are picking up an object, you can then move that object in your arm. You will see me do that on screen. It actually looks like you are actually moving it yourself in real life. That's what it sort of feels like. It's a real cool feature. And pretty much in the driving, the camera is pretty much the same. So you can move the camera with your right Joy-Con. I'm trying to think of other stuff. So when you are investigating, you can use the right Joy-Con again. It's all right Joy-Con, that's what I've pretty much seen so far. Nothing is really using the left Joy-Con, apart from the HD Rumble. HD Rumble does come out of both of them, but the mouse control is with the right Joy-Con, and it's really, really cool. It's like when you are in a combat situation, when you are holding down ZL, you can pretty much have like a little boxing fight, so you can actually punch using the Joy-Cons through mouse control, and it's really, really fun. I think they've done a really good job with the mouse control, but the one that I had the most amount of fun with is when you are actually shooting. So you can actually aim with the Joy-Con R, and it's really, really cool to do that. It's like point controls. I must say the sensitivity that I had it on was really slow, so you can actually turn it up within the controls. But that was really cool that LA Noire has that, and I would love to see more games in the future have that. So when you are pressing ZL, you can actually move around your Joy-Con and aim your cursor through that way instead of using the right analog stick. It sort of reminds me of the point controls on the Wii remote. Really is fun to use, and I just want to quickly mention a really cool feature. Pretty much when you tap the IR camera, which is at the bottom of the right Joy-Con, you will actually reload your weapon, which is really cool. So it's sort of replicating you actually reloading an actual weapon by putting something at the bottom. It sort of feels like that. So I think, seriously, you got to give props to LA Noire. The game runs really well, the graphics are really good, and I am a really big fan of HD Rumble within this game. It's really cool. I've never really experienced anything like that on other Switch games. It's like Splatoon 2 when I'm playing that with the Pro Controller. I can barely feel HD Rumble. I don't think it even has HD Rumble if I'm not mistaken. So I think LA Noire have done a really good job with the mouse control as well as the HD Rumble. And mouse control, it's really fun. I find it really fun to actually, shoot people with the right Joy-Con with the mouse control. It's really fun. So yeah, that's just pretty much it for all of the mouse controls that I have found. Pretty much what you will see me do is go through some of the options for the mouse control really quickly, and also in the options menu you can actually sort of scroll through the page by moving the right Joy-Con to replicate you actually turning the page. You can move your Joy-Con up and down to get the page moving, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm enjoying this game at this moment in time. I've got games coming out my ears just because I've got Doom that I still want to play, and of course Rocket League's come out today as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about the mouse controls in the comment section below, and HT Rumble, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to see more shooters use the mouse control like what LA Noire has done within this game. So yeah, that is it for this video, and I will see you next time.